So I noticed today that Hard Times are doing a new event, and it just brought back some memories for me of way back over 20 years ago. It was the Down and Out. What was that? What it was called? Let me just look this up. Yeah, Down and Out at Bagleys, Saturday, 24th of May, over 20 years ago. This is a Hard Times event. And what they did was they brought over the absolute cream of the crop of American house music DJs. So we're talking about Roger Sanchez, Louis Vega, Kenny Dope, DJ Disciple. The list goes on. It was huge. So many super talented American DJs. And so these were my kind of heroes. And I really wanted to go to this event. You know, it was at Bagleys, and it was going to be like a milestone event, one of the most important events in our scene. And I thought, right, okay, I want to go. And there was a competition on Kiss FM on the breakfast show, and I entered the competition to win tickets, and I won. So I won 2 VIP tickets, and this was in a time when I didn't have many contacts in the industry, and I was, putting out my first music, so it was very early days. I was more of a punter than a kind of known music producer in those days. So for me, this was all about just going out and enjoying myself to the music and the DJs that I really respected. And so, I won the prize on the Kiss FM breakfast show. And it meant that I had to speak on the phone to Sarah HB. So for me, that was a huge kind of fanboy moment, because I was a massive fan of Sarah HB. I used to listen to her show religiously. It was very much a kind of formative time for me musically, because I used to listen to all of that stuff and absorb it, and very much a big influence for me musically as a producer. So I spoke to Sarah HB. That was amazing. And then I went to the event, and this was at Bagleys Warehouse, which was this very large space. It was over King's Cross, in almost a kind of derelict set of land. This was not the most glamorous part of London, and it's been radically transformed now, almost gentrified. It's very, very civilized, totally redeveloped area over at King's Cross. And this event was just unbelievable, for me. All of my kind of heroes under one roof. That was the thing about this Hard Times event. And I've got some incredible lasting memories about this, including particularly going into one of the rooms. It was, pitch black, except for intermittent, sparse kind of flashes of lightning, white light, just strobe, filling out the room and breaking the darkness, sporadically, tiny kind of punctured pieces of light. And it was being triggered by the glass smash in this track, and it was the first time I'd heard this track. It was the most incredible track. And so there's these glass smashes, and then this huge sub bass, and the place was just going crazy. It was the darkness, the sub bass, the flashes with the glass smash. I mean, it's just unbelievable. The DJ who was playing that track was DJ Disciple, and it was the first time that I saw him play. So for me, that was a real lasting moment, and I've been lucky enough to be able to communicate with him over the years, and this is a moment that I definitely recollected to him. He was telling me how he got a hold of the promo of Soul Fusion Bass Tone, which was the track from Gladys Pizarro from Strictly Rhythm, and was dropping it for the first time. So I was witnessing that moment in Bagleys at this Hard Times event. So it's one of many memories. Another memory, CC, trying to remember the name now, CC Rogers, Someday. This person was a meter away from me playing the keyboard live and singing. It was just unbelievable. So for me, as someone who really looked up to so many of these producers and DJs, to be able to be there in the same space was a real moment. And I was down there with friends, and there were different groups of friends that I knew, so I was able to go around different rooms and just hang out with people. But equally, I was going around on my own and going checking out all of these different DJs. And it was one of the most incredible nights of my clubbing life. So it's amazing actually to see that the Hard Times guys are putting on a new event. And so it seems that they've got Roger Sanchez and Tony Humphries. And this is coming back on, I think it's 16th of September. So Hard Times for me, definitely important as a label because they put out some really great music, but really especially for that one night at King's Cross, this Hard Times Down and Out. Just absolutely incredible memory. I just thought I wanted to just get this out on camera and just remember some of this stuff and just share it.